think I have really good friends. Like, I don't feel like I have a lot of friends, but I have, like, quality friends.
Yeah.
And the ones that, like, know me, know. Like, Derek knows if my hair is in a ponytail, he doesn't have to say anything. Like, he just knows. She's busy. I'm walking away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's, like, a bat signal. And he knows to, like, also keep other people. George knows. Like, if there's, like, some kind of a look or something on my face, he'll just magically appear and just throw red vines at me. Sometimes, like, he'll barely crack the door open. Like, he won't talk to me. He'll barely make eye contact. I just see red vines flying. And he's like, you look needy today.
Wait, I need you to teach me that face so people just randomly throw candy at me.
I don't know what the face is, but I'll just, like, get red vines thrown at my desk. Like, I have good friends that just know.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Texas City Tales. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Ramari.
And today we're just hanging out and talking about everything that's going on.
All things Texas City.
Woohoo! All right, so what you got for us?
So this is the month of May.
Yep.
And there's a lot going on.
So much.
But there's also a lot going on in June. So where do you want to start?
Well, let's start with something that just happened. The pool's opened. So that's always a big day. Like the Nestler Family Aquatics Center, that's where it's at, man. That was my first job.
Really?
It was, yeah. I was a cashier. It looked a little different then, a little different. Anyone who's been here a long time will remember those bags that we used to have at Nestler. I was the bag girl. So instead of like lockers and stuff, we had like these mesh bags that people could check out, and we would retrieve them back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So someone was like, oh, I need to reapply sunscreen. I'm bag, 88. And we'd go get it and bring it. So that was me, bag girl. And cashier at concession stand and at the front.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. But it's a lot different now.
It sounds a lot more efficient now. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's new rules this year. If you are under the age of 18 and not with a parent or legal guardian, you have to register. That way we have an emergency contact, or if you have like any allergies or, in the unlikely event that you get hurt or something, we know who to contact for you. So, just kind of want to give people a heads up, that's something different. And to do the registration, it does have to be a parent or guardian, because you register and then you also have to show proof of age. So like a birth certificate, a passport, Skyward, something like that.
So do you register only if you're not going to be with a parent?
Yes. I would say even if you think there's a chance, like you might come in without a parent. So anybody who's 15 or older doesn't have to have a parent with them. But so if you're 15, you can come in by yourself. You don't have to have a parent. But you can't bring anybody with you. Like you can't bring your little brother if you're 15. So if you're 16 or 17, you can be responsible for 2 kids who are younger than you, but they have to be registered.
Okay.
So that way, like if you come in and you have your siblings with you who are younger, we just need mom or dad or a guardian to say like, yes, this is okay. And if something happens, here's how you can get a hold of me.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's different this year. It's a change, but you can register online, which I would recommend. That way you don't have to drag all that stuff,
And put it in a bag. Yeah. Okay.
Although the bag attendants will take good care of it. Or you can do it at the pool when you come in.
I like that place.
Yeah.
The aquatic center.
Yeah. I mean, when I worked there, that was such a fun summer. And I don't want to say when it was just a pool, but it was just a pool. And we had so much fun even then, you know. There was like one like standard water slide, and then now coming back, it's like, man, where was all this? It's amazing.
It's like the lazy river and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
The water slides are huge. Like they're real slides, legitimate water slides happening over there.
And I love that the lifeguards at the bottom for like the kids that are bigger than the ones that are at the little kiddie area, but maybe can't swim as good as like the bigger kids that want to come down that slide. The lifeguards at the bottom will catch the kids that are coming down the slide. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny because even the people I worked with back then, a million years ago, a lot of the lifeguards have actually gone on in their adult lives to be in jobs where they interact with children. So there's like a pediatric nurse, for example. There's a teacher. There's a couple teachers. So I kind of feel like that starts maybe from a young age. Like I feel like a lot of the lifeguards do it because they like interacting with kids and like helping kids and things.
Nice.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know what you got.
When do summer camps start? Because I know a lot of those kids, if they don't do lifeguards, sometimes they'll do summer camp.
Yeah.
Counselor.
Summer camps start, for the most part, as soon as school lets out.
Okay.
But we do have this year 2 new camps that are coming. So there's a cheer camp and there is a podcast camp that we will be involved in.
Who's we?
Oh yeah, you got voluntold.
Okay.
You're welcome. No, it's going to be really fun. So we haven't announced all those dates quite yet, like still finalizing some stuff, but registration should be open soon. Those 2 particularly will be a little bit later in the summer, like I think maybe starting in July.
Yeah. Jamarcus just gave a presentation at our city commission meeting, and he was saying like, track and field is coming back.
Yep.
And
Tennis
is coming back.
Yep, you can sign up for those right now. Those are open right now. And so they're affordable. Like, I kind of want to, you think I could pass for like 16? Because the tennis lessons.
Do a ponytail.
Right?
And less jewelry. Kids can't afford this.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, the jackets from Ross, I mean, kids can afford that. I think it was $10.99. But, I mean, don't get me to lying, but I want to say it was like $30 or $35 for, I want to say like a month's worth of, that I would have guessed more. Like,
Right.
I want to learn tennis for that.
And Coach Brooks, I mean, people tease him about being here for forever since the inception of the tennis courts. But he's amazing, and kids continue to come back, and it's always a full roster. So I want to learn too.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask him, like.
So I actually have a story about that. I really and truly do want to learn how to play tennis. That is not like something I'm just saying because we're talking about tennis.
Okay.
And so in a previous position, we were also talking about tennis, and I said, like, I really want to learn. So they put me on camera, and I was with the tennis pro, and I hit one over the net, and I had the genuine reaction of like a victory dance. And if you know me, like, that is how dorky I am. Don't nod at that. And I did this like little goofy victory dance. So yeah, maybe no more tennis on camera. It's your turn now to do tennis on camera because everybody was like,
Okay,
I saw
what
that
I
dance.
what I really want to do, like, I do want to learn how to play tennis, but also golf. And
Yes.
Skiba said, like, if we ever wanted to come out there, he would be willing to like teach us a couple of little things.
I definitely do.
I want to learn how to do golf.
Because my son is extremely into sports, and golf is one of his things. And he has his own golf clubs and everything. Like, he's super into it. And so, he wants to go places like Topgolf or he actually just
I'm
yesterday
good at Topgolf, but
just
that's
said.
kind of cheating.
But
I'm really good at it.
I don't even know if, like, I'm scared I'd go up there and, like, try a swing and, like, miss it completely. Or, I don't know. I need some.
Or like fall off the platform. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I might. I might. So, I need help. Yeah, I'll definitely take him up on that.
We'll call him after we get done with
Yes.
this. Okay.
You're going to see the sporty edition of this podcast.
I'm so down.
Oh, Lord, help us all.
Perfect.
But speaking of golf, we do have a golf tournament coming up if we get really good.
We do the Juneteenth golf tournament, and that takes place.
Drum roll.
I know, for like the first time ever, I don't have all of these dates memorized because there's so many things going on for Juneteenth.
So many.
This city of Texas City, like as in the city, our residents are blessed because we're one of the first cities to actually sponsor Juneteenth activities. Before it used to be just like organizations. This is city funded activities for Juneteenth. So
I actually just said this morning to someone else, that's one of my favorite things that the city of Texas City does is have Juneteenth events and not just one. So I really feel like there's something that kind of hits every interest, like if you're not a golfer, there's a poetry slam and there's paint and sip and there's all kinds of things that you can tell us about. But I was just saying that this morning. I really like that we do so many different programs and events to kind of like allow people to pick and choose how they want to be involved.
Yeah. I love that just the city in general is big on promoting like cultural activities. So like partnering with LULAC for the Cinco de Mayo stuff, partnering with Lamarck and I forget the name of that organization, but being a part of like the Martin Luther King parade and those activities, just getting involved in culture and promoting culture. I just think that's really cool.
I do too.
Because no other city does that.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's different when, you learn like in a classroom or you read something, you can absorb some of the information. But I think when you're in events like this and programs and like seeing it in action, I just feel like it's more real or, it just kind of brings like a different awareness and appreciation, I feel like.
Yeah. Growing up in a different state that's not I didn't learn about Juneteenth until I moved to the South, number one, especially since it originated in Galveston. What people call like the Negro National Anthem, the Lift Every Voice and Sing. I didn't learn that until I started participating in like these Juneteenth activities. That is a really good song. It's a very like heartfelt, spiritual song that you don't learn or sing until like these activities and stuff come around. So
all right, well now that everybody's like I want to do these.
Yeah. So we were talking about golf tournament, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start with that one. That is Tuesday, June 18th at 1 p.m. I think registration and stuff starts at 12. You can get out there earlier.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with 12.
I think tea time might start at 1 o'clock. And that's always a lot of fun. They feed you really well out there. I'm not trying to bribe you with food to come out to play golf. But when I tell you, those golfers eat so good.
I was out there last year. It was, stop telling all of our secrets because it was amazing. And also last year, and I know we can't guarantee it again this year, but the weather was perfect last year. I mean, I'm not like a super outdoorsy person, but it was like you wanted to be outside that day.
Right.
It was perfect weather. So maybe we'll get that again.
And now I've learned how to like reverse in the golf cart. So we're cruising and moving. Did I drive you around last year?
You did drive me around last year.
I was your tour guide.
You were.
Because the very first year, I didn't know that you could reverse in the golf cart. So I've already asked for forgiveness from Skiba and Mr. Harris because I was like driving in spots that I don't think you're supposed to take the golf cart because I didn't know that I could turn around. I didn't know what I was doing.
That's what I like in a driver. A person just knows one gear.
It's like they just gave me the keys and told me to go. But then I learned how to reverse. And so, I mean, you survived.
I did.
But starting at the top of the list, the top of June 7th, we have the Gospel Fest, which is going to take place at First Missionary Baptist Church. It begins at 7 o'clock p.m. And that's amazing. It usually lasts about an hour and a half. Do not miss it.
There's always a really good turnout for that one, right?
It is.
Because it's like a lot of churches.
A lot of churches participate.
Yeah.
And it's different. It's a gospel festival. So there's going to be singers, but then just like, soloists, but then there's different groups. So that there was a men's choir before, and then there was praise dancers. There was a poet. It's really good. Then we have Paint and Sip, which takes place the very next day at the Showboat. So Saturday, June 8th. And then we have the Poetry Slam, which takes place on June 14th. That's a Friday, 7 p.m., Doyle Convention Center. The tickets for that go on sale May 20th.
So they're already possibly sold out. We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. If you are listening or watching and you're like, oh, that sounds like fun, pause us for just a second and go get your tickets.
Go
right
get your
now.
tickets. The theme for the Poetry Slam is monochromatic. That means pick a color, any color, and dress that color head to toe. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to announce what my color is. Just know.
Ooh.
I'm stepping.
Okay, I have to say, I went to Poetry Slam last year. I consider myself like a clothes person. You know, I try and have some style every now and then. I'm out of my league. The fashion.
To your defense, you didn't have a lot of time to prepare.
The fashion
But you do this time.
Yeah, I know. I got to get ready. People there, like...
We don't come to play.
No.
There's a red carpet.
Yeah, it was...
There are tables that seat 8. So you, plus your 7 friends, you can go in on a table. It's about $25 per person. Or I think it might be about $27. Or you can buy single tickets, which are, I think, $25 per person. There's no bad seat in the house.
No.
Because there's also screens that show you the stage. Mm-hmm. It is so much fun. The poets are all amazing.
Yeah.
And there's cash prizes for the poets, so they bring their A game.
Mm-hmm.
The fashions are A1. The food is going to be so good. I'm not going to spoil who the chef is this year, but I'm telling you, if you get a table, the food, chef's kiss. I would kiss the chef. It's so good. It's going to be so much fun. Pick your color, any color, head to toe, and dress to impress.
And yeah, stand out, because let me just tell you, it's a crowd that's going to be hard to stand out in, because I was like, man, like I want to be you and you and you and you when I grow up. Like
it's always so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
And then on June 15th, that's a Saturday, we have the parade and the family day in the park. So the parade starts at 5 p.m. Lineup starts at 4. It begins at Texas City High School and then makes its way down 6th Street to Bay Street Park, where it ends at a festival. And there's going to be live music, which is going to be so good. There's also like a barbecue cook-off. There's going to be food trucks. There's a snow cone. There's ice cream. There's bouncy houses. Of course, Rainbow Park. It's so much. People bring out their tents, their lawn chairs. It's a really good day of just like rest and just family friendly fun.
To me, that's summer, you know, like
there's a good breeze because it's right there by the dike.
Yeah, like out close to the water at the park, listening to good music, kids running around and playing, you know, in their bouncy houses and things. And yeah, I just love that type of atmosphere.
Right. And over by the park, specifically the bouncy houses, but throughout the park, a lot of the camp counselors that we hire during the summer for like our camps are out there manning and watching a lot of the kids. So that gives you a little sense of security.
Yeah.
Because I know my kids take off as soon as like we get the tent and all that kind of stuff together. Mm-hmm. They're gone.
They're gone.
Until they want some ice cream or they
Until they
need
need
money.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that can, and then after the family day in the park, that's when that following Tuesday we have the golf tournament. So, yeah, lots of events. But there's something for everybody. They all are going to have like an educational aspect to them. It's going to be so much fun.
It is. It's a lot of
so
fun.
much fun.
And the Juneteenth committee who plans these things, like so much work, so much prep, so much thought goes into like every single detail. And they're incredible. Like every single one of them, the events are very well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chef's kiss, as you would say.
Kudos to the Juneteenth committee.
Yeah.
Because, they work hard.
Really hard, yeah. And it shows, you know, you can tell. Like you walk in and you're just like, wow.
Agreed.
Yeah. I was going to say, you were talking about Rainbow Park. Anybody who's been out and about on 6th Street lately may notice some construction going on. We just broke ground on our new community plaza over there. So it's probably going to take about a year just to get it all, because it's such a big project. But when it's finished, there's going to be an amphitheater, a dog park, a water area.
Food trucks.
Food truck park. Yeah. How could I almost forget that? That's like what I'm going for. So yeah, that's, if you've seen the construction, that's what it is, and that's what's coming, and we're excited.
We are.
Yeah. It's going to be good. Good things, always good things.
Yep. Lots of moving and shaking in Texas City.
That's what we do.
Per usual.
We do the shaking and the moving.
Yeah.
That's what we're about.
Is there anything that we're forgetting?
Probably, because there's always, oh, there is. Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Our library. Also, summer reading is starting June 1st, and they are kicking it off with a huge celebration. There's going to be some kind of foam thing, think foam party, but for kids. There's, I think, inflatables, games. There's going to be, I think she said, snow cone and popcorn. The fire department's out there. I think PD is out there. So, yeah. And you can sign your kids up for summer reading, and then throughout the summer they can read and earn prizes and have fun. So, yeah, don't miss that one either.
Okay.
Yeah, June 1st. I want to see the foam party thing.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, just see what it's like. I don't want my children in it, but I want to see it.
They used to have those a lot, in college. I never went to the foam parties.
Me neither. All right, so when you see me and Romari out there.
I thought your red was high for adventure.
Yeah. For me, I mean, I'll curious. Curiosity was high for me.
Okay.
And that's why. Because I want to go and see what all that's about. I just don't want my kids to get all messy. No, but they would have fun. They'll have a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep. That's all I can think of, though. That's a lot.
Well, so the paint and sip, which I mentioned before, tickets went on sale starting May 13th. Poetry Slam tickets went on sale starting May 20th. Both can be purchased at the Nestler reservation desk.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait.
No.
Don't sleep on getting your tickets and getting your outfits. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah, you really don't. I never would say pause us, but for this, pause us just for a second, come back. But you need to go get your tickets.
Just hold on to the phone as you're walking to the car, plug it into the radio, listen to us as you're driving safely with your seatbelt buckled, going the speed limit to the Nestler Center, and get your tickets.
Yeah.
They accept credit cards, cash, money. I don't know if they take money orders.
Probably not.
Let me not lie. But definitely cash and card.
Yep.
You have no excuses. This is your notice. If you've missed our social media posts, because I'm sure they've come out in abundance.
Yep.
This is your notice. Hear me loud and clear. Get your tickets.
Yeah, we're trying to help you here.
Because I'm going to be there.
That's a reason enough to go.
I'm going to be there. You better beat me there, because I'm going to be there.
I'm ready.
I bought my outfit so long ago.
That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot.
And every once in a while, I try it on just to make sure that, it's still
The one? Oh, it still fits. Of course it still fits.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
All right. If you're doing the dance about the outfit, you know it's got to be good.
It's so good.
All right.
I'll tell you off camera what color it is.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell y'all. I don't want anybody to show up in my color.
No. All right. We got to wrap it up then, because I want to know.
Well, Juneteenth events, tickets on sale.
Yep.
We told you the dates. Hear us loud and clear. Summer reading program, kickoff
June 1st.
June 1st. We'll catch you in another episode on a Wednesday. Stay tuned to our social media pages and our city website. Till next time.
Bye. All right, you need to tell me your color. I know the camera's still on.
I still see the light. I'm not telling.
I don't have the little thing to push anymore.
I know he took our buttons away.
I know. Can't wait to attend.